I want to share with you how my trigeminal neuralgia began. I have been going through mixed emotions. 2 days ago, I went to a trigeminal neuralgia conference. I heard some things, some stories, some stuff. FYI, I have chosen to record this in a garden with a train station right next to me. Bad choice, I know. And there's like a highway on the other side. Someone needs the emergency ambulance, police, whoever that was. But I don't right now. My sip and share today is to let you know that I attended a conference, an annual conference, and I heard some things that made my trigeminal neuralgia journey real, so real. The emotions were strong, the emotions were high, and I panicked. Yesterday, I was well aware that I'm dealing with PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Well aware that's what I'm dealing with. And I cried some more, and I panicked some more, and I lived in my head, in my thoughts, in my what ifs. I lived all in my negative imagination. Because when I get scared, that's where I go, and I'm aware now. I have lived with multiple sclerosis, relapsing, remitting multiple sclerosis since 2009. So I know when I go into this hole, I know when I'm in this corner. I've learned over the years what this means, and I know it's not good. So instead of staying in my house, I visited my safe spot, my grandma. And it wasn't out of the blue, because I do visit my grandma at least once a week. And I just poured out to her. And I know that was so selfish, because there's nothing she can do, there's nothing she can say. She can just see her grandchild hurting. And my tone of voice has changed now, because I know that must hurt to see. And I was very selfish, and I'm very aware of that. And to the point where I phoned her, called her. Do you say phoned or called? Phone is actually the object. Like, this is a phone, a mobile phone. So it's called, isn't it? Going left, going left. So I called her and I said thank you. Thank you for being a listening ear, and just thank you for being my support, because my grandma has always been my support. She was my support at my early multiple sclerosis stage. I was petrified of needles, petrified. Because when you don't have a needle so often, you forget what the feeling's like, and I was so scared. Such a little girl. Oh, we got helicopters! Not only the train and the motorway, helicopters. And I remember when I first had to have my infusion for my multiple sclerosis, she came with me. Adorable. The woman is adorable. And due to personal reasons, I said to her, thank you, Grandma, I very much appreciate it, but I can't bring you along with me every time. I've got to put on my big girl panties and face this, because I'm here, these people are helping me, they are not harming me, and the injection hurts for that long. So love her dearly. I'm going left. I'm very aware I'm going left to bring myself back. Welcome to my sit and share. I do just have water in here, let me prove it. And I'm smiling right now because me pouring this out just proves that the liquid is white. It doesn't prove that it's water. But anyone who knows my alcoholic choice, my alcoholic choice is brandy. We all know brandy isn't white like that. Cheers. I have decided to record my sip and share with you right now because mixed emotions I am going through, mixed thoughts, mixed emotions I am going through right now. 2 days ago I attended a Trigeminal neuralgia conference, and going to the conference I'm not too sure what my expectations were. I don't know if I actually had any, but what I received, what I heard, what I saw, the individuals I interacted with stunned me. Like, it was strong, so strong. It was quite heavy. It was emotional. Hearing a few stories, I cried because, two parts really. I cried for the person telling the story, and I also cried for myself. I cried for the person telling the story because it was heartfelt. Like, what they went through was just sad. And I cried for me because what they're telling me they went through, I potentially could go through myself. As I say this, I can feel it. We are about 90 minutes, 90 minutes away from my 90 minutes away from my medication being due, and my trigeminal nerve is sensitive 90 minutes before my meds. But that wasn't actually what my sip and share was meant to be about today. Look, I'm going left already. My sip and share today is to let you know that all my thoughts have been about the worst case scenario, because even though the stories that I heard had happy endings, there was an awful middle stage that is my fear stage, and that's where my brain is sitting. I can see the happy ending for the individual, but I can't see it for myself. So I was very grateful for this conference. Please don't get it wrong, don't get it twisted, don't mix it up. I was so grateful because before this conference I never knew anyone else that had trigeminal neuralgia, and I am now, well, was 2 days ago, sitting in a room with like 100 people that are dealing with it, all in their own individual ways. And today I woke up less panicky. It's still there, of course it's there, it's always going to be there, but it wasn't ruling my day today. And I've decided that I want to meet other people that are dealing with trigeminal neuralgia. Whether you have type 1, whether you have type 2, I want to meet other individuals. I want to talk to you. I would love to interview you, just to answer you a few handful of questions and to share you with the world. Get your voice out there, to let you be heard, so people know what your individual story has been like, or currently is like, or was like right at the beginning. There's so much. I just want to meet you, because to know other people is such a blessing. And I don't want to meet you so that we can moan and complain about the negatives of this thing, or this thing for some of you, or for you very, very special individuals, this thing. I found out yesterday that there are individuals that have the pain on both sides of their face. And before the event, I thought it was only one side. That's why I'm grateful. I learnt so much. I connected with people with knowledge. It was amazing. And now I want to connect with more. Your story for their own personal use, or for a loved one, a family member, a friend, a work colleague, someone that they just know. Hit me up, please do contact me. It won't be a long interview, like a whole hour long. Yes, I do love a ramble, but it won't be. I will just have a handful of questions that I would like to ask, and I would love your honest answer. I want to share with you how my trigeminal neuralgia began, because that might just be a bit of encouragement to help you share how yours did. About 3 years ago, oh my gosh, 3, try. About 3 years ago, I was on vacation, and when I was brushing my teeth and washing my face, this part, no, let me be specific. In my tooth initially, I was getting a shooting pain. That's when I was brushing my teeth. And then when I was washing my face, this part of my face was just sensitive. I just kept getting the odd sharp pain, which I'm getting right now. So I realised if I talk through my teeth instead of talking through my mouth hinge, I feel less pains. So yeah, I lost track. Terrible brain. I realised I was getting the sharp pains, and I thought, oh, when I go back I must visit the dentist, because I have cavities in my mouth. I have so many fillings. I thought one of them have probably cracked or loosened, so I must visit a dentist. By the time I came home, it started again, so I made a dentist appointment. When I went there, they said nothing's wrong. I had no cavity issues. It wasn't my teeth. So I left it. Months went by and this sharp pain started again. I went back, no issues. And then the real pain attacked me. It was the night of my 40th birthday, and when I tell you the pain, it froze me to the point where I screamed out so loud my relative was like, what? And then it went away. And then hours later, when I was fast asleep, it came back. This went on for about 1 hour, 90 minutes. And then at one point, I called 999, 999, 111, got emergency dental appointment for the next day. I went to the dentist, checked my teeth, said nothing's wrong, but make an appointment at your regular dentist. So I did. I saw my regular dentist and she said nothing's wrong, but referred me to the facial pain clinic. And my appointment was like 18. One night that pain came back and it was horrific. Every 5 minutes again for a good couple hours. It was an electric shock for about 10 seconds, then disappeared and returned 5 minutes. Ordered the first Uber that logged on at like 4:30 in the morning. And I took the Uber straight to the hospital. I had no attacks during the Uber ride. But the moment I went into a room to see a consultant to tell them what's going on, they gave me 100 mils of Trigeminal. They let me stay in the hospital overnight. I was advised to take 100 milligrams, 8 a.m. in the morning and 8 p.m. at night. This level of dosage suppressed the pain for about 48 hours. And then it came back. So I doubled my dose and took 200 milligrams. Called my GP. She said to take 200 milligrams twice a day. From August 2024 until June 2025, I wanted to increase my vitamins and minerals. So one day I decided to drink a green juice. Within a couple of hours,